In this episode, I'm exploring the most famous road to nowhere. It's called the Schuylkill Parkway, also known as the Goat Path Expressway. Information about this location will be throughout the video. What's the history of this location? Why did it decay? What's going on now? How do I feel exploring this place? I'll have some live sounds from this location. What's the history of this location? This is a highway in our area that never has traffic jams. There are never any rush hour traffic jams, construction detours, or accident tie-ups. Never a rain, fog, or snow delay. Just two problems with this seamlessly heavenly road. You can't get on it, and it doesn't go anywhere. It's the Schuylkill Parkway, not Expressway, Parkway. Never heard of it? Not surprising. Planned and beginning in the late 1960s and early 1970s. It was supposed to link routes 202 and 422, and so relieved traffic snarled stretches of Route 202, Route 23, and other local roads in the Valley Forge, King of Prussia area. The 3.5-mile long road got off to a great start. In 1972, the Philadelphia Department of Transportation built about a half a mile of it on the Bridgeport side of Route 202 bridge to Norristown. A road by any other name began just as sweet to them. Continuously hopeful Upper Mason offers are 2 years into and 4 to 8 years environmental and feasible study of the long-stalled project. But because 3 decades of development and the discovery of a toxic waste site have literally changed the landscape, whatever road the planners take will not be the expressway that was planned 40 years ago, Wegman said. Instead, the plan probably will take the path of least resistance by altering, improving, and stretching together existing roads to make up the desired bypass. But even though the project is back on PennDOT activity list, which means the agency has 4 years to decide what to do after getting Upper Mason's plan 2 to 6 years from now. There are no guarantees, Wegman said, which means that anything or nothing could happen to the road to nowhere, might or might not be involved in finally getting anywhere. The most famous road to nowhere was the Blue Route, pieces of which dotted the suburban countryside for 3 decades until the dots were connected, and Route 476 linking Interstate 95 with the Pennsylvania Turnpike was finally opened in 1991 to 1992. PennDOT spokesman Gene Blum said, "I'm not aware of any unfinished roads, except for this one stretch of abandoned highway. Upper Mason's unfinished masterpiece is barricaded at its would-be entrance by gates, signs, and other roadblocks. A half-mile highway away, the pavement simply stops at the edge of a clump of trees and bushes. But just because it doesn't go anywhere doesn't mean it hasn't done anyone any good. Ad agencies and film companies used to ask us if we had any stretch of road they could use for filming," Blum said. "The Blue Route was used years ago, and then they used a little spur of Route 23. What happened? Then PennDOT went broke. Work stopped and never resumed. And there it sits, 30 years later, 4 lanes of what was become unknown as the road to nowhere. Now officials say it's back on track. Seriously, for real. Well, sort of, maybe. It's not the Schuylkill Highway anymore. It's the Route 23 project. Upper Mason's Township Manager Ronald Wegman said last week. It just dead ends right there. Waged Man also said has been used for emergency vehicle driver training and commercial vehicle driving tests. Unofficial use by residents walking their dogs or skateboarding or engaging in other activities, as suggested by the empty beer cans and liquor bottles littered about. Also, a possibility officials concluded a skateboard park almost certainly would not be Upper Masonry's preferred alternative. Why did it decay? The decay part for this location is interesting. It's decaying due to water runoff, commercial vehicle driving tests, and Mother Nature. How did I like exploring this place and how did I feel? This place was off the hook. It was so cool to explore. Yeah, it's a road, but still it's interesting. The road stops right before the tree line. When you walk into the woods, you find benches, old bikes and trees, and house stuff. I felt extremely safe checking out this place. It was also a nice hike slash exercise. Thanks for watching my video. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to my channel, and lastly, don't forget to hit the notification button so you'll know when new videos get released.